Hey everyone, welcome to Victor Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. Today on the show, we're playing Brancalonia from Acheron Books. It's currently on Kickstarter and it's doing phenomenally well. I'm going to tell you, if you enjoy this actual play or if you're curious about this game, go check out the Kickstarter. It's in the description of this video, so just check that out. The other things that I'll ask you to do is if you are a fan of this game or if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button down below. That helps us out quite a bit. It helps this game get noticed, and it definitely helps spread word about this really awesome spaghetti fantasy RPG that they're putting out. Also, the other thing I'll say is if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit subscribe. We really appreciate that. And also hit that little bell notification. You'll get notified every single time we either upload content or go live. We just really appreciate our YouTube community here on this platform. So we'd love to have you join us every single time we go live. All right. That's we've got a great cast today. We've got a great GM. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna be quiet now as host. I'm just going to condense my show into this little ball, and then I'm going to throw it over Max's way. Max, I'm going to throw this all the way from the United States over to Italy.
Yeah.
So be careful. It's headed your way.
Yeah, come on. Got it.
Nice.
Yeah, got it. Totally got it. So, hello everybody. I hope everybody's safe and well. These are harsh times for everybody, but we are here to bring a bit of fun and happiness and easy stuff to your houses, and we've got this new game. Acheron Books has got this new game out, which is Brancalonia, the first probably spaghetti fantasy role-playing game for 5e. And we're going to try it out today with some beautiful, great guests. And I would like to introduce them to you all, since Doug passed me the ball,
Absolutely. I did that so that you would have to introduce everyone, so you'd have to let them introduce.
Yeah, so we have Benjamin. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Second time I've got you on one of our games, the games that I'm mastering. So I'm really happy to see you again. Then we got Amanda. Hello. And Andrea, my partner in crime for the rule development of this game with Acheron Books. And of course, there's Doug.
Yeah. No.
I don't even want to play this.
No, I do want to play this. Nobody tunes into this thing for me. It's because I have all you awesome folks on here.
Yeah. So Brancalonia. This is a pretty peculiar game for 5e. We tried, I had an interview with Doug a couple of days ago. We talked a bit about the game. So if you want to know about, if there's something that we don't talk about today, probably you can find it on the other interview. Probably Doug could be able to give you the link. And
yeah, I can probably put a little annotation here.
Yeah.
So.
And Brancalonia is an Italian setting, basically a medieval Italy setting for 5e. But we're talking about a medieval Italy really, revisited upside down. And the main goal for this game is having fun, playing some funny characters that are not really heroes of the kingdom they're in, but they're just, some scallywags who are trying to make it at the end of the day. That's just what they're trying to do. They're trying to survive. They're trying to get some, enough coins to buy food and maybe a better armor or better sword or something. Of course, they've got dreams of glory, but they're really hard to reach. Differently from other probably setting, more heroic, more high fantasy, more, even magic is something that's really obscure and really hard to manage inside and handle inside the game for magicians. And I hope we'll have tons of fun tonight. We try to make an adventure that kind of deals what the whole vibe of the game would like to be perceived even out of Italy, because when we play it in Italian language, it's really easy to deliver the message by, you know, doing accent from the different regions or something like that. Probably it's something that we have to get how to do it with international language. But so why not just trying it out? I mean, we're here for a test, right?
Sure.
It's promotion, but it's even a test, and we're having fun.
Absolutely.
So, thank you. I don't know if you want to introduce your characters, if you had the chance to have a look at them. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I've gotten to take a look.
Amanda probably had the time to.
Amanda's she usually comes a lot more organized to these things.
Hey, it's also supposed to be con season, but I don't have any cons to go to, so I'm dressing up at home.
Here too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have
go ahead.
Fracas. Our dog is Fracas.
I am. Yep.
He's a Morgan. So one of the new races we make for the game. He's basically a half gen. All races and subclasses are inspired to the Italian folklore. So we have monsters and creatures that comes really from folkloristic stories and very old and very ancient myths and legends of our country. So the Morgant is what the half giant probably in other culture is. And he's very, of course, very tall, very, very heavy. And he's a monk. The monk in our game is called a friar because, you know, is really a man of the church. We can say, even though he prays through slapping other people, but still is believing, you know, his belief. And this is one of the new races that we have. One of the other new races that we have is the marionette. So we have Benjamin tonight. I mean, for you it's afternoon, but here is night. So I will probably make some mistakes here and there. He's meddler, a marionette brigand. So he's which is a subclass for the rogue. And of course, marionettes are like Pinocchio. You probably know the movie or the story. I mean, the child story from Collodi. And we chose to make marionettes available for players. They have all sorts of stuffs and characteristics that make them very fun to use and play. We will see it probably tonight. And then there are Brancalonians, like Guerin, which is played by Andrea, and Yolanda, played by Amanda. They are humans, basically, even though they are accustomed to the Brancalonia way of life, and they have some, you know, talents and peculiarities that helps them out to survive, to better survive in this environment. So that's the little introduction to the characters. You want to say something? Probably.
No.
No. Not a thing. So it's an audiobook, really. Pretty much. So, okay, let's start with the adventure then. You know, there are some new mechanics, some new rules that we added to the game to manage some alternative fightings during the game. There are some new rules that regulates some taverns game, you know, fun game like card game and ability games. For the rest, apart from peculiar subclasses and races and stuff, for now, it is all like just a, you know, regular D&D game. But the setting probably does it all. We'll see it probably. So I've prepared a little introduction I hope it is little. I don't know. It probably becomes a little.
48 pages.
Just a small novella.
Yeah, it was
just
like
setting up the scene.
Yeah, exactly. So before we start, we should make a couple of things clear. Okay. So however you put it, you've never been heroic adventurers. Okay. So you might have wanted to be or become one, but real life in the kingdom, because Italy here is called the kingdom, is something else entirely. So you're basically just a bunch of bad luck knaves, you know, the bad luck scallywags. That's the best way I can put it for you.
Right? Oh, you mean our characters?
Your characters. Yeah.
Oh! I thought you were talking about just us.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
How we are.
Yeah. I have to drink after insulting you. That's I shouldn't have done this. So you've been living a life of misery for most. And the best thing scallywags like you can do is put up a band and then join a company. And that's how not so long ago, you've come together forming the band of the Brancalonian, named after the first member and charismatic founder, Guerin from Castro, played by Andrea, who talk about himself as the authentic Brancalonian, you know? So your band, as the manner is, joined a much solid company led by Giacomino Muletti, a small but fierce man from the south, known by most as Jack the Mullet, because of assonance naturally, but also because of his haircut. So he called you days ago on a rainy afternoon to entrust you with a new job. An easy but also shady sounding task to be taken care of in a week or less. Very well paid. Differently than usual, the job didn't involve getting rid of a rival band, nor the assault of a nobleman's wagon, nor the collecting of debt. No, not at all. The details were very scarce indeed too. But here's how the meeting with the mullet went, more or less. Finally, I've been waiting for you way too much. You must answer my calls way more faster, I'm telling you. The Brancalonians. You think you're special, huh? When you came here, you were nothing but friendless, brainless, helpless, hopeless. Do you want me to send you back to where you were? Unemployed in penumbria, huh? Obviously, you didn't reply. You know, the mullet's pretty famous for his bad temperament and for his haircut. So the job is freaking easy job, you know? The client anyway asked for the best band I have. Inconceivable. For a job like this, she doesn't pay me enough coins to employ my best bands. That's why I called you. Even lazy dogs like you can do this job, you know, despite what the client inconceivably asked for. Listen, details are scarce, but I don't care. It's your problem now. You will have to find the asset, the son of the client or something, bring him to the established place, and take me the rest of the money that the client owes us for the job. That's it. Easy peasy, understand? The asset is a heavy gambler, and the client said he's surely in Pleasure Island again, losing all his money at the Minchiate, which is one of the games of Brancalonia, and getting into some trouble probably. Last thing we know, he's 50. Remember, the asset is the client's son. She wants the asset alive. For this job, the asset won't be accepted dead for a lower fee. Got it? Good. So that's how you had the job. And you remember living from the company's den near Fioraccia, which would be Florence in Tuscany, that very same evening, pointing west to Cocaine, which is not cocaine. It's like Cuccaine, Cocaine. The little town not far from Cucca, also known as Pleasure Island. You're pretty sure you got there the night after? and you remember the lights, the music, the fireworks, the dancers, the freak shows, the ale, the gambling, the smell of street food, the colors and the shows. But all of that kind of fades into a deep pitch black from which you're slowly starting to come out from right now. You all feel a strange sense of sickness, like you've just stepped into the worst hangover you've ever woke up to. Your bones ache, your heads ache, your flesh too. You are waking up in the worst shape ever, if it's possible. It's damn hot and you're sweating. A humming buzz fills your ears, and as you open your eyes, the blinding light of a mid-afternoon burning sun hits your face. You slowly get to focus on what's around you. We're almost done, okay? Promise.
No.
You see a crowd in front of you, 10 feet in front of you, and you're looking at them from a raised position. Some guards keep back the crowd, and you start hearing a loud, clear voice while you realize your hands are tied, and the rope, a noose, is swinging in front of your tired eyes. We will now go on to declare the crimes for which these 4 brigands and a horse will be hanged today in compliance with the laws of Pleasure Island. Misappropriation of vintage Chianti barrel in the renowned cellars of the Fox and the Cat, pickpocketing, assault against the city guard, arson attack at the Whale's Belly Gourmet restaurant, and incalculable unpaid damages at the house of Minchiata following a fight from which they fled. While the announcement is made, a hangman is coming up on the gallows where you're standing right now, and I think it's your turn. Finally.
I suppose that could all be true.
Sounds like we had a wild night.
Yeah, you could suppose that very good. Very safely, you know.
I'm a man of God. I would not do such things.
You would though.
You might.
Well, the Chianti was probably my fault, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah, basically you're going to be hanged in minutes.
so are we standing on a platform?
Yeah, on a I don't know how you call it, a
Gallows.
Like
gallows.
gals?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to look at the is the what is the is it hangman, or what do you call those? The executioner?
The executioner, the hangman, is coming up from the stairs on the side of the gallows.
How are
No.
we? Are we all lined up?
Yeah, you're all lined up, the 4 of you and the horse.
Okay, and the horse. Okay.
Yeah.
So is the horse the first thing that he sees?
Yeah,
This is,
the first.
Okay. So am I on the end? Am I on the other end?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I? I'm a rather big gentleman because I'm a
Really
giant.
big.
Can I time it so that I knock everybody over, and therefore the horse knocks over the
Yeah.
executioner as
Domino us all?
Yeah, I'm gonna domino them all with my great
You could-
weight. And
You could
try
probably
to-
do it. Yes.
All
yes.
right.
Just make roll the d20.
All right.
I mean, a strength check probably.
Okay.
I feel like
Yes.
I'm glad I'm made of wood at this point.
That's
Or athletic too. Yeah.
so that's a 16 plus a 3, so that's 19.
Yeah, I think you made it. Probably Meddler is like flying over the horse. But of course, the marionette is a small marionette. Like Pinocchio, like a small child of wood. Yeah,
Sure.
but very evil.
Yeah, I'm going to take my body and just knock the person next to me. They just kind of domino into the horse, and then the horse takes out the.
And you really make it. You have success in the action, but the thing is that the gallows under this domino kind of collapses on itself under the weight of the whole thing. Everybody's falling down.
The trapdoor.
the hangman, which is as big as you are. He's probably a Morgan too. He's very big, tall, no shirt on, hairy, sweaty, really, really bad to look at. But yeah, you all fall down. So I would like to have a dexterity save check.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's crumbling down, really. It was really bad made.
Medlar has an 18.
I have a 12.
Oh yeah. 16.
And 12.
Yep. Sorry, everybody has made the check? I probably
Yep.
lost the count. Okay, so can you repeat the numbers, please? Yeah.
16.
Yep.
12.
12.
18.
Meddler, 18. And Fracas,
12.
12. So the 212 falls down. Fracas and Yolanda are probably, Fracas probably for the thing that he did, he's probably like he's jumping out of the gallows even before it's crumbling down and it falls on his face. Yolanda is probably fell over the horse or something. I don't know. She didn't make to manage the fall, and she fall on her knees. So you're both prone right now. Okay. The other, Meddler and Guerin, they are perfectly on their feet, and basically the whole gallows has crumbled down, but for a single section where the horse is. So everything has fallen down, but the horse is still on the gallows on a little stretch of wood, and he's fine basically. So he didn't even fell. I don't know what happened, but that's how it is. So a big cloud of dust comes up from the ground, and you can hear the crowd screaming, the guards yelling, and both the guards and the executioner are coming towards you. So this is a perfect situation where since you're unarmed, every one of you is unarmed, we could probably test the brawl rules of Brancalonia, which allows players to have a really good brawl, like tavern brawls of Western movies or something like that. And you all have on the back of your character sheets your moves. During a brawl, the brawl is basically combat. So you have your movement, you have an action, you have bonus action and reaction. You have these four things that you can do during your action. Movement, you can move wherever you want inside, the place where the brawl takes place. The attack, you can even make a move, so it's like a wrestling move, or make a beating. A beating is like hitting somebody with your hands, with your feet, with your head, with your body. But then with a bonus action, you can take some props. There are normal props and epic props. So a normal prop could be a glass or probably a plate, a fork, something like that. An epic prop is a table, could be probably the chandelier, so, whatever. And to take an epic props, you have to use a full action, a standard action. While the normal prop you can take it with a bonus action, just a bonus action, and use it the next turn to make a second attack. So you can make two attacks when you're holding a prop. Okay, so now it's pretty complicated, but I mean it looks like it is. It's really simple once you've played it a bit. So I would say roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
dreadful roll.
Mine was pretty bad too.
Yeah, so
6.
cool.
I have a 19 from the puppet.
Nice.
Okay, so Meddler is probably the first. Guerin, Fracas is 2. Okay,
5 for
5.
me.
4. Okay, so it's Meddler, then the Executioner.
Why are you all so slow?
Because we just fell off of a gallows.
We're
We're
not made of wood.
disoriented.
Then there is the Mob of Guards. I will shortly
yeah.
explain how a mob works. And then the others. You know, it was 5-2 and Yolanda.
At 6.
6. So Yolanda,
Yeah.
Guerin, and then Fracas. Okay, Fracas, since you're a Morgant, you can use a bonus action even to take epic props.
Okay.
That's one of your racial peculiarities during brawls. Okay, so Mallory is the first. You see, you have some moves. The first move is always the racial move.
Mhm.
The other moves are standard moves. In the main core book of the game, there will be a long list of moves from which everybody can choose which one to take and to complete his list. But the racial move is always the one of the race you chose at the beginning of the game.
All right.
All right.
I think for my first, I'm going to use one of my moves. I'm going to use Trip
Yeah.
Up, which
Yeah.
allows me as a bonus action to make one attack using
Yeah.
my intelligence. And if I
Mhm.
hit, I get to knock the target prone. I'm going to
Yeah.
try to trip up the executioner here.
Yep.
So, using my intelligence, let's see how we did. Ooh, 6. Not
6,
good.
no, it's not going to make it.
Not good.
That was
Uh,
just the bonus action. So
yeah.
you have space to do some more.
So in that regard, I will use my racial ability,
Yep.
where I can use one of my limbs as a prop because they're made
Yes.
of wood,
Of
and I
course.
will make an attack on the executioner.
Go.
With a normal.
Yes.
So let me find my thing here. We got a 12.
12 on the executioner.
Yep.
Which is naked, so it hits.
All right.
Executioner is naked, so that's the problem when you get naked in D&D and you're not a monk. So he chose that path. You know, should have known. Okay, so it's the executioner's turn, and he's going to attack. Let's see. 1. The first in line is Meddler. So is
I'm in
giving back.
danger.
Yeah, he's giving back. So your AC, Meddler,
15.
not probably going to. No, it's not hitting you. You know, he started coming up with what in wrestling should be the clothesline move. So the one with the arm up, hitting the chest of the enemy, of the opposer, but you basically just jump down from it, you know, and you get away with it, and he's not hitting you. But then, although most of the guards are like, you know, moaning under the gallows, the crumble down gallows, you know, there's a good bunch of them who's ready to attack. They form a mob, so they're going to act simultaneously as a how you call it in D&D in English? Swarm. Yeah, like a swarm that can make you know, moves and attacks all together. And then when you're going to attack them, you can give conditions to just few of them, not all of them. It's, you know, the brawl is a bit more narrative than regular D&D. So we're going to just see what happens and go from it. So the mob is attacking Still meddler still. Oh, again.
No.
It's all right.
They're
I'm
hitting you
durable.
this
Oh
time,
no.
but they're just they're just taking you and preventing you to move the next round. So you are right now incapacitated.
All right.
Okay. They're just keeping you steady and firm so that somebody else can hit you the next turn. So it's Yolanda's turn. Menda?
Oh boy. I suppose partially I have to get up first. That has to kind of be my move, since I was prone going into this, right?
Go. Let's do, you take your movement to get up, of course.
Yes.
But
yes.
you really have, you were near meddler, so you have both
Right.
the executioner and the mob near you. Next to you.
Okay. Okay. I want to try this clothesline move that I have.
Yeah.
This sounds fun.
Yeah, it is.
So it says as an action, I can make one attack, a Constitution, to deal
Exact-
one whack, and the target is
Yeah.
prone. Fun.
Yes.
That sounds like fun. So I will try to do that to the executioner still standing, right? Or
Yes,
is he-
still standing.
Okay, so I will try to knock him down with the clothesline.
Yep.
All right. That was not a very good roll. I got a total of 11.
Yeah, 11 doesn't make it,
No.
but
I need a different D20.
no, wait. Meddler, did you hit him the
I hit with a 12.
yeah, with a 12. So you wouldn't have made it if Meddler didn't hit him. But because every whack you get puts down your AC of 1. You know, every time you get hit, your AC goes down by 1.
Okay.
So it's like
Nice.
saying that while you're having a fight, like Rocky Balboa on the ring, you
Mhm.
keep on fighting, but then you're tired, and your defense, goes down, and you're easier to hit. To
I
hit.
like that. That's fun.
Yeah. So you just hit it.
Excellent.
Yep. So it's another whack to the executioner, and then the condition prone, right?
Yes. Knocks him prone.
Yeah. He's prone, but it would be that. I can't find the paper, but he's got a special ability, a
Oh,
legendary
no.
ability, which is called Epic Resistance, and he can get rid of one condition one time for every brawl. So he's doing it right now because it's the beginning.
Yes.
And
of
just
course.
go down.
Right.
So it's Guirain turn.
Hit him
How are
again.
you doing, man?
So
So you roll up and fighting, and the crowd is screaming. Somebody's is running away from the gallows, from the thing. But most of the people is really lit up by the brawl. So they're all around you. It's kind of a circle is forming around you, for a circle of people. They are yelling at you. They're going, "Hey, stick him down! Come on, do it! Don't be a what we can probably say, but we're in." Where were we?
first of all, I want to know if my horse is fine.
Yeah, he is. He's standing up the
Okay.
gallows alone with
Nice.
with the rope still swinging. But
Then-
he's probably biting the rope.
Then I will jump standing on some, I don't know, rubbles or something.
Yeah, you can even jump like standing on a guard. There are lots of guards on the ground, so you can just jump.
Yeah. And then I scream, "To battle, my friends! To battle!" And
So you use one standard action for the move to battle, right?
yeah, it's my
That is giving advantage to your
Yeah.
companions, right? On the next
Exactly.
round, You will all have advantage on your moves or
Ooh,
beatings, thanks
nice.
to the incitement that Guerain, your charismatic knight errant, has given
Yeah.
you. Now,
But
you're not finished.
then I take my bottle of wine,
Yeah, your flask of wine.
yeah, and I broke the wine
That's
in
a
the
shame.
face of the executioner.
Yeah,
My diviner's might move.
you can try.
Yeah, I should try.
Roll it.
16. So
Yeah, 11 to hit. So, yep, it goes. So another whack to the executioner, and the condition blinded, right?
yeah,
So the wine on his face, it goes right into his eyes under the mask, the black mask that he was wearing. I didn't even said he had a mask, but it was, of course he had a mask. And he's blinded, so he's kind of looking around, but not looking actually because he's blind. And it's Fracas's turn.
Okay, so I've fallen off the gallows onto the ground, and I
Yep.
pick myself up. I get up onto one knee.
Mhm.
My hands are still tied behind my back.
Not behind your back, in front of you.
Oh, they're
All of
tied in
you
front of me?
are, yeah, you're all hands tied up, but in front of you. So it's
All right. I'm going to get up on one knee, and I'll be like, why do I hang out with these people? And I
For fun.
stand up and I charge the nearest guards, and I want to use my head smasher
Yep.
move,
Yep.
where as an action I can make an attack that deals a whack to 2 different targets.
Yes.
So that's what I would like to do. I'd like just to run over, like get as close to 2 guards as possible and just
Yes.
knock them with my head.
Do it.
All right, here we go. Let's hope. Oh, that's a 19.
Yeah. So I guess you done. Yes.
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 Nice.
So 2 of them, you kind of hit them both. You hit one and the other one like a domino because you're a fan of domino. Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
We just saw that. And he gets hit and then goes back with the head and hits the one behind him, and they're all stunned right now, right? So 2 whacks to the mob of guards. Cool. Meddler, your turn again.
I will. Let's see. Because of all the chaos and ducking behind the executioner, I'm going to use my sneak move.
Yep.
And as a bonus action, I get advantage on the next attack, and I deal 1 extra whack. So I'm going to try to swing around, come up behind the executioner, and hit him on the back of the neck.
Yeah, and you have also your arm in the hand, so it's another extra attack. You can do 2 attack with advantage.
All right.
And you can do on a hit, you can do an extra damage. Yes.
All right. So the first attack was a 18.
Yeah, it does. Goes.
So that'll hit him, and the second one is a 19.
Yeah, you're a beast. You see this marionette running, through the legs of the executioner, and he hitting him, everywhere with such a genius. So it goes with 2 whacks per attack. So he's at 7 whacks. And he really goes, on his knees. He goes down on his knees and he's screaming. He's blinded and he's been massacred by you animals. And but that's his turn right now. He's blinded, but he's using his special legendary ability, Better Safe Than Sorry.
Uh-oh.
And he's gonna prevent every damage on the turn by picking up some guards, some of his allies, and using them as a shield. So if you thought it was over, it is probably not. So the mob now is going to attack 3. Who's the third in line? Guerin. Yeah, the one with the highest AC. Why not? But they hit you with 18 plus anything. You have 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they are going to try the clothesline move because they have the same move as Yolanda. They just hit you. They already hit you. So you have a whack and you are prone. Yeah.
Yay.
Go, mob
Ouch.
of guards. Also, the mob of guards activate another power, which is everybody help us out. There's lots of petakins for those who capture the runaways. And some of the people in the crowd, they get involved in the brawl. And every single one of you has to take a save on Constitution. On strength.
Strength, okay.
Save.
Oh, that's not good.
This power is called what's the name of it? The Tavern of the Flying Punches, I think. I don't know. It was made up on the title of a movie, which it doesn't matter. So
I scream because
DC was
we are the good guys.
Yeah, DC was 12.
Oh no.
Oh no. So everybody who failed
Yeah.
just takes a whack.
Ugh.
That was no real
Ow.
big deal. Come on, guys. So your ACs are going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely
Okay.
got caught up in the mob.
Yeah, definitely. So Yolanda.
All right. I think this time, because now we're getting ganged up on, I'm gonna try my double move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Should.
I will try that. So
that's the moment.
yeah, so I guess on the mob, I can do the clothesline and the drop them pants move.
Yeah.
Which is what this move is called, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
So the clothesline move, that we'll do that one first. Just trying to get this mob that's surrounding me. That'll be an 18.
Okay.
And then the drop them pants move is a dex. So
Yep. Yeah, you're basically like you probably
I rolled a natural 20 on that one.
natural 20. Come on, it's a critic. So it's going to deal an extra whack like a normal crit.
Wonderful. Nice.
Go do it. So that goes. So it's 3 whacks, right?
Yes.
And somebody's prone, probably. No,
Restrain.
Yeah.
Restrained.
Restrained.
Right.
Restrain.
So it's restrained and 3 whacks. Plus 2 is 5 whacks. Okay. Okay. You're going good, guys. I can tell you. I see the statistics here. So you're probably going to make it. I mean, not promising anything, but Guerin, come on. Bring it up.
Well,
I
I'm
love how
prone,
the GM taunts us.
so I'll stand up and
Yes. You see how he's like trying to do the accent? Is that good?
yeah, comes naturally. So
Go.
I'm gonna diving drop
Yeah.
from my horse
Yes.
and falling probably into some bad
So you
guy.
jump on the gallows. You,
Yeah.
Like go up the gallows and then jump. Okay. On who?
I don't know. Probably I don't know. So
Into the crowd.
into the ground.
On whoever it is there.
In the mob.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm gonna fail for sure. Yes.
Okay.
9.
No, then it's a no. Then you're prone because you just fell on the ground.
Yeah.
You were
and
jumping
I
and
whack myself. Yeah.
Yeah, you whack yourself and you're prone. Yeah, that's
Good move, right?
Great move. Yes,
I'm still drunk. Sorry.
That's what your companion needed. That's what the Brancalonians band needed. Okay, so fracas. We're all waiting on the big one. Come on.
So I can only attack the other guards that are here. Can I
or the executioners do?
I thought he couldn't take any damage this round.
Oh yeah, right. Thank you.
Yeah. So can
I knew that.
That's all right. Hey.
I made the game. I know these things.
Can I bust the restraints from my arms?
Yes. Make a strength check
right.
or athletic. Yeah.
I'm gonna do
athletic. Probably going to do it. Gonna.
Yeah.
Could be athletic, right? Yes, it could be.
That is a 15.
You made it.
Nice. So I'm just going to
from the ropes. Yeah.
String them. Just going to rip them all apart. And hopefully, it's a little intimidating to the guards so that they see that I am now fully loose. That now. Can I go to the nearest whatever guards in front of me and do my flurry of slaps?
You can
to them and just start slapping them.
Yes.
Flurry of slaps.
I've got a flurry of slaps.
I love
so
it.
do I just roll for attacks on those? Is that
exactly?
All right.
Exactly. It's 2 rolls, Andrea.
Yep.
2 rolls, and I have advantage this round, right? Because of
yes,
Acheron from the previous round.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I don't. That's a 2 on the first one. So advantage means I just get to roll it again, right? And take the better of the 2.
Take the better one.
Yeah, that is a 19.
It hits. So the second attack with advantage.
Second attack. That's a 5. It's gonna be an 8.
8, no.
2 5s in a row.
But the first one goes.
Yeah, so I just take the nearest guard and I grab him and I start smacking him side, but luckily he hit, he gets hit by the first one and then kind of realizes that he needs to dodge out of the way to get
or you probably just hit a guy from the crowd that was dealing you some extra whacks during the turn. So
that could be too.
He deserved it, so why not? Okay, so Meddler.
Is the horse still up on the gallows still?
Yeah, he's biting the rope. Nothing could bother him,
I'm going to
everybody's fighting, but go.
I'm going to try to go free our escape possibly. So I will move to the horse and try to get it out of everything and untangled.
Okay.
I assume that'd be like a sleight of hand kind of roll.
Yes.
All right. 11.
Yeah, you made it. Was
all right.
And
then once I'm done fiddling with the horse, I will try to get myself out as well.
Okay.
And I do a little worse. Only a 9 for that one.
Now let's say that you make it, but you're done with your turn right now.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, so the executioner, he gets rid of the body of the guard that kind of got hit by the crowd, probably. He's swollen. And he's like, "You will never make it. I'm too strong for you." And he tries to hit. I always lose my D4s. My eyes can't see D4s. We're a T-Rex and standing still. I don't see him. The second in line, Yolanda again. Yeah, it's because of the hat, probably.
Yeah.
And it's a 1. It's a 1, so it's not going to happen. And the mob is restrained, right? And restrain don't ever, what's restraint doing?
They have disadvantage.
Speed becomes 0. Disadvantage. Okay. They try to hit. 4. Fracas. Yeah, of course, you're hitting them hard. 8 plus 3. I don't think it. How many whacks have you? 1. So
One.
no, they're not hitting you. So it's Yolanda again. You have the key of the brawl right now, probably.
All right.
You can put the word "and" on this brawl.
All right. I'm gonna try to get the executioner again now that he's back
Yep.
up.
Yep.
This time with the clothesline move again and hope that it actually knocks him down this time. Get down
Okay.
and stay down. And that's gonna be a 15.
All right. Yeah, you hit. So it's a whack, and the guy just goes down.
Yes.
Eyes blanked, goes down. Boom! He's so heavy that when he falls down, the dust comes up again. And there's so much dust that the crowd is taking advantage of it and tries to just hit everybody. So everybody,
Oh no.
guards, you have to make let's say a constitution check to not get hit, or dexterity.
Oh yeah,
Whichever the one
20.
you prefer.
21.
Okay.
17.
23.
All right. So nobody gets hit.
Aha.
And it's Guerin right now. So the big guy is down. The mob is still standing, but like just 2 guys are standing. Actually.
Yeah.
And they're pretty scared.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really. I'm a bit drunk probably, and the last move was just not so good. So
No.
I just stand and try to reach my horse probably.
Okay.
And
And you see Madler like freeing him on the gallows.
yeah, and then just do a little kick on the face of some.
Okay, some guy in the mob.
Yeah.
Some guard. Okay. Oh, so a beating.
Yeah.
Roll.
19.
19. You hit his whack, so it's almost finished. Fracas. Go.
So we have how many guards do we have? 2?
It's you and 1 single guard in front of you.
All right.
That's the one that you were like taking care of before.
All right. Can
which
I
is
just
Laps.
can I just grab him, pull him close, and just headbutt him
course.
again?
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yes. You deal a beating.
Oh, but that's not a good one. That's a 6.
Okay, so no. And it's Meddler turn.
I guess I will kind of rush back in to try to end this now that we've
Yes.
gotten our things taken care of. So yeah, just a normal attack here.
Yes.
With a 8. I don't think that quite hits. Maybe it does.
No, it does not. No, I
Ah.
mean, wait a minute. No, it does not.
Ah,
Yeah, they're pretty. They got this sort of armors on them. So, but you were close. Okay, so the executioner is done. The mob is going to hit Fracas again. Try to hit Fracas again, but it's a 3. 10 dice. Okay, that's so good. Not nervous at all. Go on. So it's Yolanda's turn.
All right. We still have this
Second
crap-
time you have the key of the encounter. So
Oh,
Yes.
this
It's all in your hands.
this crowd is still around us.
Yeah.
All right. So I will try to do the
but they're
restraint one.
starting to kind of calm down because they see that the thing has taken a clear you're winning basically. So
right.
I didn't touch you. It wasn't me. You know, everybody's stepping out of the game, and
Right. I'll try the drop them pants move to restrain some more of them.
all right.
All right.
That's just the one in front of Fracas.
Right. Just that one. So that's going to be a 15.
Yeah, it does. It hits. So he's restrained, and Guerin, go.
Yeah. Well, he's restrained, so
So you have
Um,
advantage.
yeah, I'm gonna sucker punch him.
Yeah. Go, Guerin.
Yeah, I did it. 19.
Yeah, you make your horse proud. And yeah, you kind of see the pride in
Nimble trots.
yeah, Nimble Trot is really proud of you while you hit from behind a guard.
Yes!
In the back of his head, and the guard falls down. So it's really dusty. There's the gallows crumbled down, so all rubbles around, guards standing down around. The executioner is done, and you still have a pretty bad headache, and you're really dehydrated, but you kind of made it. So
But we're
You
not
know.
dead.
yeah, you're not dead. You're not
Good start to the day.
I'm just gonna take this unconscious guard that I have and throw him onto the ground.
All right.
We are alive, my friends.
Yes, you are alive. So you now that you look around, you know the crowd, of course, is dissipating. It exists as a word, and
Yes.
dissipate,
Yes.
Okay.
That's the right word. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And they're all running back to the nearby town, which you can see, you know, like 500 meters away. No, you ain't got meters, so
You're screwed.
how we put it.
Yards is close.
Yeah, yards is,
Yeah,
yards is pretty
yes.
close.
Yards is close to meters.
Yes. Okay. So it's like you know, how much is if 100 feet is 30 meters, 300 feet is 100 meters. So just
A lot of
yes, you see the
ways.
town nearby. Everybody's running to the town, and that's it. You know that is the pleasure island you've been at. You know, you of course you don't know when you've been in Pleasure Island because you have such a black hole in your memory right now. But you remember quite well that you went in and you went to look for the asset at the house of Minchiate, which is the house of it's like the casino of the Pleasure Island, okay? And but then your all that you remember is just that. Then there is black. So I would say just go on and roll. I mean roll like ROLE. So
Where's-
roll
where-
initiative.
Again, oh no.
Not again.
So you've all been hit with wax, but wax are going to be, you know, they are not influencing your HPs or your, you know, all the conditions just ends up after the brawl has ended.
Oh, okay.
And but if you, let's say that you get involved in another brawl before a short rest, you just have all back like it is right now. Okay.
Okay.
So
I
you,
see.
but with a short rest, you just go to zero wax and no conditions, etc.
Okay.
perfect.
That's kind of the rule, the basic rule behind it. So go.
So
Where's our stuff?
Yeah, you don't have the stuff.
Where is our stuff? I don't like not holding a sword with me.
It's
I
not
imagine
here.
I imagine you're all missing your stuff too. Nobody looks like they're carrying anything.
I got an arm.
That's good. I'm glad that your
That's
arm is
gross.
still attached.
you don't have your stuff. But by saying this, you kind of remember of putting down your stuff in a room inside the city, probably, because you remember you could hear, the laughing, the screaming, the music, and people having fun outside the windows. So that's what you remember right now.
Probably go retrieve our kits.
But we don't know where that is.
Well,
Well,
we can ask around.
Plus, it might come to us as we're going back into town.
Yeah.
Could we ask one of these guards where we were arrested? Because we don't remember.
Well, we should find something to drink, I think.
That's probably a good plan. My head is still killing me.
Yeah, but you see, one of you, just choose which one of you. You see, on the ground, the paper that recites all your crimes. Okay, those crimes you were going to be hanged for, and where there is written about the incalculable unpaid damages at the house of Minchiate following the fight from which they fled. There is also a little note that says that the innkeeper can take all the stuff that you left in your room.
That's not good, I think.
No.
Oh. Well, I say we find our room then. Does it mention which inn was affected by our carousing?
Yeah. It says the House of Minchiate,
Alright.
which is a translation that we just make work for now is poppycocks, which is kind of the sans translation of Minchiate, one of the meaning of Minchiate in Italian. But I know that Minchiate is the name of a deck card that is invariate in English language too. But just to make you understand better.
Right.
I will also take the writ of our crimes and fold it and put it in my pocket. Save that for posterity.
Yeah.
We don't need to leave that lying around.
You're going to put it on the wall.
My
Another one.
The bounty on me is only 31 denarii right now. I need to make sure that goes up.
Exactly. So you're inside the city. As you all know, Pleasure Island is a super fun city at night, but it's kind of dead at day, during the day, because everybody is, it's all switched up, and it's like a sort of carnival, medieval Italian Las Vegas, if you want. Even though in Las Vegas, probably people is not going out just because it's freaking hot, and not because they're just, but here, everybody's stunned and hangover like you are. And even though you really never remember anything like this, the headache that everybody in your body hurts, you got, bruises, probably you don't know what you did last night, probably. But it's catastrophic. That's what you can think about when you think.
Was great for sure.
Yeah,
certainly.
Blast. Okay, so you're inside the city. A few guards goes around the city, but you're pretty able to avoid them while you're sneaking in. And you finally reach. While you're stepping in, you kind of remember the city, the streets, the alleys, and stuff, and you end up in a big square, in a big plaza, the central plaza of the Pleasure Island town. And you can see this enormous building for medieval times, which recites, of course, at the entrance of the Pleasure Island, it says, "Whatever happens in Pleasure Island stays in Pleasure Island."
Of course.
how could I forgot?
Unless it's
And-
bad enough to get arrested.
Exactly.
And then it follows
Exactly.
you out on a piece
Yeah.
of paper.
Unless you're not the Brancalonians. And you see the house of Minchiate. There's a big bill that says house of Minchiate. It's closed down right now, but you can
Mhm.
see that up the house of Minchiate, just right over it, there's some windows, probably like a sort of a tavern, a hotel, a medieval hotel, an inn. So you could maybe think that it would be reasonable that your room is one of those.
Let's go
Hmm.
find out.
But it's closed.
Well,
Looks like it.
this is not gonna stop us, right?
How big is Medlar?
It's really small, like
Really
it's
small?
yeah, like
All right.
like an halfling would be.
Pocket
I'm going
size.
to reach
Oh.
up. I'm going to reach down, pick him
Oh.
up, and
Oh,
throw
oh,
him
oh,
up to
oh.
one of the balconies of
You
the
really
windows.
need to learn to ask before you throw people.
I'm not. I don't even ask. I just
Here
throw
we
'em up. I
go.
just throw him up there.
That's me. I live the moment.
That's right.
Okay, so Meddler is flying towards a window, but I would like him to make let's say, probably a dexterity check, or you can
Alright.
you can choose between acrobatics or athletics. Probably acrobatics in your case.
Yeah, we'll try to do that. We got a modified 20.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you kind of you even you know how to use the wind in a situation like
Mhm.
you've been there before with Fracas, probably. So you know how to do it, and you really fly inside the window, no touching, not the how you call it,
The window frame.
the window frame. So it's a clean cut. You're inside. Nobody's in the room, but and it's kind of dark because all the other windows are closed. But you're there. You made it.
Do I
Fracas made it.
do I see my stuff around?
No, you don't.
Oh.
It seems like a clean room, like nobody has been here.
Is there like a pillow or a
Right.
cushion or something on the bed?
Yes, yes.
I grab it and I throw it out the window at Fracas.
You hit it.
Well, it like hits me
That's
right in the
not some
face.
of our stuff.
It's empty. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's not my sword. So
Meet me out front. I'll let you in.
Good plan.
I'm just gonna throw the pillow on the ground.
Okay, you can see from where you are down the streets that even the outside of the windows is all broken down. So you probably just blast the place last night. It's really, and if you kind of look inside, the main hall is all rubbles. There's cards everywhere and wood, and something's it's still burning, probably something. There's still some
Ew.
flames and stuff. It's
Little
closed
smolder.
down. Yeah, you made a mess, guys. I'm really,
animals.
real upset.
Yeah.
What did
Oh, that was us. Oh.
That was us, yes.
what did we
Okay.
do?
We were
last
the
night?
animals.
Yeah, and while you're doing this, and Meller is upstairs, Nimbletrot, the horse, just farts.
Oh, good boy.
It's a problem, but
That's what he has to say about this, apparently.
exactly. That's what he remembers. So, Meddler,
Yes.
what you doing?
I'm going to go out into the main hallway.
Yeah.
Kind of make sure the coast is clear on the inside here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to go down to the front door, open that up, and let them all in, so we can all be looking around for our stuff.
Okay. You can do it.
All right.
So you make me a sleight of hand check to open the door from the inside because you don't have the key anyway.
19.
Okay, so you're not closed in. Okay, that's good. So
Yay.
at a certain point, you pass through the rubbly hall, and you open the door. You see, it's really difficult to breathe inside, because of the dust and the smoke. But you don't have to breathe, so it's not a problem.
Very easy.
Yes, yes. So you open, and smoke and dust comes out like this.
I'm not looking by myself. Get in here. You all did this. We're gonna deal with this together.
Apparently.
That's probably true. Yeah.
So you kind of remember now when you're here. You have like a sort of a flashback. So you were all coming down the stairs. So from upstairs to down the hall. The hall was nothing like it is now. So it was colorful, full of lights, full of people enjoying the games. You ruined so much lives last night, and so many lives last night. And there everybody was playing, swearing, of course, drinking, betting heavy, and stuff. And you were kind of looking for this asset, 50-year-old asset that you have to bring to the design location. And what happened at a certain, we could, in the flashback, play the card game that is explained inside the Kickstarter, but I think that we will go along with the game tonight. So if you want to play it, we can play it, of course. Just tell me. I'll do what you want to do.
I think we can keep working towards our goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do that.
So some of you, played the Minchiata game, card game, and at a certain point during the night, somebody very peculiar came in from the front door, and he was you had the name of the guy. I forgot. The name of the guy was Mr. Blue, or as he wants other to call him, it was Lil Blue. Okay. So you saw coming in a little fairy kid, like children like Cupido. Okay, so a little child with blue wings and curly light blue hairs and a tattoo under his eye and a golden chain and a cigar in between his lips. And he was wearing on his way in and sitting on, at a Minchiata table. And you kind of understood that probably he was Lil Blue.
Mm.
And you went there to say, we have to bring you to the people that kind of asked us to you're not that bright and that smart, so you probably, but he was cool with that. He just asked you to let him play one or two game. But then while you were playing, another band of knaves like you rushed in trying to capture Lil Blue. So you had a brawl, another one apparently. You were kind of losing the brawl, but everybody was brawling. It was a big brawl, not like the one that you made. Everybody was punching and kicking, and it was a real mess. And somebody was putting fire on stuff and etc. So you kind of took Lil Blue with you, and you sneaked out from the brawl and went upstairs. So that's what with a terrible headache, the flash that hits you. The moment that you go inside the main hall. At the same time, every one of you is like, whoa, mind blowing.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happened.
Oh.
I have powers.
I wonder
I see things.
I wonder if Little Blue's still up there.
Who? Yes. Yes.
Ah.
The
It seems very quiet in here right now, but we could look around.
Well,
Although
you can-
I do want to find our stuff, so we
Yes.
should check and see if there's some kind of office or vault or something in here where they might be keeping our things.
Okay, do a perception check or an investigation check.
All right.
I mean, let me ask you if you want to look for something like a room, a secret room or something like that. If you want to listen, the surroundings, if there's anybody out there or something, just tell me what you want to do and then roll perception or investigation or whatever.
Right. I'm going to be looking for like a storeroom or
Okay.
safe or something like that.
Okay.
So not being sneaky at all, just kind of looking around.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like nobody's here. And Medlar kind of can
All right.
confirm that.
Oh, that's a 10.
Okay, 10. You find probably behind the bar, you find just the storage room, probably for the beverages and stuff like that. But it's closed, so you may want Medlar or somebody else to open it for you.
I think I found a storeroom, but it's locked and I can't get in.
Trot over. Do I think it's something I can pick through, or
Like what?
A fork.
yeah, is there like
because you don't have the tools.
yeah,
That's
is there
what I
like
was
is like a
thinking.
nail or something around I can
Yeah, because-
grab?
Your fingers.
Because you're living in misery. I always forgot.
Always in misery.
Yeah, you can do it. You
All
can
right.
you can find something to help
right.
you out.
Try to pick this here. Let's see, sleight of hand. Modified 20.
Ooh. So it's really easy for you to open this building doors apparently, and with a click, you open it. The doors opens, and plenty of stuff is there for you. Wine, whiskey, all sorts of things, even food.
Yes.
You're kind of hungry, so you maybe want to take advantage of it.
I just reach in and grab a turkey leg and start eating it, and then walk away.
Yeah.
So, anybody else
Yeah,
want to
sure.
eat the poisoned food? Oh,
It's fine. I'm hungry.
okay. So you drink something, you eat something, just
have a little
just-
snack.
very quick,
Yeah.
very quick rest, and then anybody
Um,
else want to do something?
There are there numbers of for the rooms, or
The keys for the rooms.
yeah. It's like
No, you can't see it right there. This is the game hall, so it's probably somewhere else.
we should find our room.
Find out where we were staying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want my stuff. I want my sword and my shield.
So Nimbletrot, the horse, is kind of going into the storage room and eating some fruit. Just to
Good boy.
let you know what he is doing.
I like
because,
how our horse is just wandering around inside this inn with us.
Exactly.
I'm gonna take a bite of the turkey leg and just kind of chuckle a little bit as the horse go in and help himself. And is there like a lobby or anything for this like casino? Is that we would have had to check into, like, to
Yeah,
get our
probably
room?
on the other side of the building, on the back of
Alright.
the building.
I'm gonna head over that way.
Okay. You go there and you find, of course, nobody.
Mhm.
But passive perception.
12.
Oh, sorry. Passive perception is right under the ability.
Yeah, focus
Right.
to 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hear somebody screaming upstairs, because where you are now, there are the stairs to go up to the rooms, the ones where Medlar came down from before, and you hear somebody screaming like, "Oh my God!"
Right. Like, I'm gonna yell over to the other crew and be like,
I mean, everybody who's got 12 or more heard it.
Yeah.
"Oh no!" I'll be like, "Hey, we I found a live one over here. Let's go.
Oh,
It might be who we're looking for.
Mr. Blue?
Little Blue.
Okay, so you go upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna trudge upstairs.
While you go upstairs, there you see, you go on the first floor, but the screaming comes from probably the second or the third. So you go up and up till the third floor, and you are in the corridor, and at the end of the corridor, there's a man who's screaming, really scared, and he's trying to like escape from a room, but something is keeping him from doing it. So like he's got his leg inside the room, but as soon as you go on the floor, he managed to escape, and he's like screaming. He looks at you. You're very big, and you're like all bruised up, and he probably recognize you, as you can tell by his by the look on his face and by the fact that he say, "Oh no, you again!" Like turns his back, and he goes out of the window from the third floor screaming. And of course, it is like Assassin's Creed, so is just falling in a wagon of how you call it?
Hey.
Of hay. So he's not dying. He's not dead, but
That's
he's
good.
Like, what is
That's
up
what he
with these
does.
people?
Yeah.
What-
Apparently, we left quite the impression.
Yeah.
Very scary.
So you hear the door closing.
From the room that he was leaving from.
Yes.
Should
Um,
definitely investigate that.
Yeah, I'm going to walk over to that door.
Okay. You go to the door, and you see the number 8 on the door, and you kind of remember that it is probably your room. It's like a feeling. And yes, but you can't hear nothing inside.
All right. I'm going to slowly open the door.
Okay, you do. You see nothing. There's a corridor, and then it opens up on the living room. It's very lighten up because all the windows are open, and the sun is high in the sky, but you can't see nothing.
Can I look around and see if I can find our stuff?
Yeah, you kind of see on a small sofa the Guarina's sword and even Yolanda's sword.
Hey, I found your stuff.
Yes!
Did I find my quarterstaff?
Yeah, you walk into the room, so
Yes.
All right.
yes.
I'm
We
gonna
have to
pick it
go
up.
into the room and get our stuff.
Yes, exactly. That's the sword I was talking about. Yolanda's best friend. The
Exactly.
Queen of Swords, right?
Yes,
That's what I call it.
that's
And-
my moniker.
Mm-hmm. So you enter and you try to pick up your stuff, and but you suddenly hear a sort of a chewing sound from one of the bedrooms.
A chewing sound.
Chewing.
Yes, like.
Uh.
And it's not my horse, right?
No, your horse is behind you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not fracas, right?
I mean, I did some work on that turkey leg. I'm going to pick my teeth to get the turkey out of my teeth, and I'll slowly walk over there with my quarterstaff to see what's going on. And I'm assuming it's coming from one of the bedrooms.
Yes.
I will kind of walk into the bedroom and see what's making this noise.
So you open the door, and on the bed, there's a bear. I mean, a huge bear who's chewing on a shoe.
All right. I'm going to close the door. and say,
What did you see in there, Ficos?
Don't worry about it.
Did you find the asset?
No, I'm. He's not in there. Just trust me on. Just trust me on this one.
Who's making that noise in there?
Fracas! That's what you hear from the bedroom. What are you doing? Come in here.
He seems to know you.
So I'll open the door. I'll turn the knob and open the door slowly again.
Yeah.
And peer in.
Open the door, little.
Yes, and the bear is looking at you with the shoe between his paws. And it's like, so you're not dead. I'm happy to see you're not dead. For real. We had a blast last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Can the rest of us see in the room yet?
Yes, you can like.
What's going on?
Now am I about as big as the bear? Or
Yeah.
is the bear bigger than me?
No, you're kind of the same size.
We're about the same size, so we might
Yes.
have hit it off while I had a few bottles of wine. Well,
Yeah.
I had a few bottles of wine.
You have to know that
Oh, man.
Brancalonia, there's the name of the magic is Fandonia, and you have as you have marionettes, living marionettes. You also have sentient and speaking animals, like the donkey from Shrek. So
Yep,
they're not
yep.
anthropomorphic animals; they're just animals that can speak.
Or
They can
like,
speak.
Yes.
or
Right.
like in Narnia.
Yes,
Um,
exactly.
right.
But they're not very common to see. Although since in Torreggiana, the Tuscany of Brancalonia, the Fandonia is very, very strong. So it's more common to see speaking animals here and there in Torreggiana. And probably this bear is one of them. I mean, surely.
So I'm going to walk into the room and sit on
Yes.
the. He's on the bed. You said, right?
Yes.
Do you,
I'm
know,
gonna.
do you know him?
I'm gonna find out. So I go into the room and I sit on the bed next to the bear and be like, I'm sorry, my friend. Last night was quite an adventure, and Not
I
sure
bet
if-
it is. I mean, man, you are animals.
I will.
One of us is an animal.
I'll definitely. We'll have to discuss that a little bit later. Can I get your name again, my friend? I'm sorry. My head is still kind of hazy from what happened last night.
Of course, I can tell you my name. I'm Tiger.
Tiger the bear.
Yes, Tiger the bear from Istrania. Istrania is the Western Europe, the Eastern Europe, and Brancalonia. So it's
All right.
yes. The Tiger of Istrania. You
Well,
know that.
Yeah, I do. I just, I've told you, it's still
Yeah. So
feeling the effects of last night.
Yeah. So where is Lil Blue?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Yeah,
Where-
but I asked you the same thing.
We're looking for him right now.
We're looking for him. You
Oh,
you don't
no.
know where did we see him last? Do you recall?
Oh yeah, you don't? That's a shame. We did so many good things yesterday, man. It was the best. I mean, you're pretty dangerous people. You broke so many stuff. You stole. You're crazy. The marionette, man. That marionette is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never seen anybody like that. He was stealing everything from everybody, and then it was like giving gifts to people. What is stole like a Robin Hood that I don't know what it is because it is not the real word. But so I know what Robin Hood is.
I'm just gonna look over at Medlar and I'll be like,
Yeah, you know the fairy powder. You all took it.
oh.
Yeah, you
That
don't
explains so much. I
Oh.
Yeah,
never
you-
drink.
I always say that, humans shouldn't take that powder because you go crazy. You go crazy. It's not possible to manage you all. It's four of you, and the girl, she thought she was a pirate or something. With that hat.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But anyway, basically you were going to bring Lil Blue somewhere, but he kind of didn't want to go with you, and he flapped his wings, and the powder came out, and you all went crazy. We went to that restaurant. The last thing that I remember is the restaurant.
Which
Hmm.
restaurant?
And you remember that on the paper that Medler, takes behind his heart, that it was the Whale's Belly Gourmet Restaurant. That was where you kind of put everything on fire, standing at the paper.
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that was the last thing I remember. It's all burnt down.
Oh,
Yes, because we were having fun. We were eating. We started out with a shrimp cocktail, and then we had some good stuff, very good stuff. And Fracas was eating everything that they had on the menu. And then Lil Blue went a bit crazy, and he was like, "Yeah, let's get this house on fire." And some of you really put it on fire. And that's where the guards came in, and they bring you away. They took you away probably to hang you, but as I see, you are alive.
that's what they attempted. But yes, we are alive. We escaped.
Good. You're so good, guys. So where's Lil Blue?
We don't know. We're looking for him. He wasn't with
Okay.
us.
That's good. I mean, it's not good. They were looking for him, others
No.
than you.
Mm.
Bad people. You're good guys, I can tell.
yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
I mean, I am. I can't
Yes,
vouch
you
for the
forgot
other.
we're best friends.
We are.
had a long talk last night about your dreams and what you hope to get from life, and I really, really share with you those dreams. I hope you will find your interior peace one day. Yes.
Thank you, Tiger.
Yeah, you're such a philosopher when you're on powder. Fairy powder. I specify.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So,
Oh, well, I have my sword, so
and I have a show to chew.
yes.
We're all
Enjoy.
set. We're all set. Yes.
All right.
And I defended your stuff.
Oh, thank
That
That
is-
you.
guy. Yes.
Much appreciated.
Thank you, Tiger. Yeah.
No, you don't have to thank me. We're friends. We made a
Sure.
blood pact yesterday.
What?
Yeah, blood pact. Yes, we're friends for life.
Oh,
Oh,
Good.
yes.
Nice. Yes.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, where should where should we go from here, guys? I don't.
We've got to find
Ooh.
Lil Blue.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but where?
I don't know.
I don't know. You were all, the last time I saw you was at the restaurant.
Right.
I ran out because I don't want problem with guards.
That's
I-
smart.
I should have followed you, Tiger.
We should
You should have.
maybe go back to the burned out remains of this restaurant and see if it
Yeah.
jogs our memories of.
Yes,
Not-
maybe there is other food there.
Yeah, not far from here. Down the street, go south to the south of town.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Follow the smoke.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh. Tiger, you want to come with us?
My
friend.
Oh no, maybe. Okay, no problem.
Let's
can
make
do
it. Let's make a venture of it.
Yeah, we can go in together. I know where it is. You don't remember. I get it. Let's go. And you go. with this beautiful new friend of yours. And so you go through the streets out, the city alleys, the town alleys, and few people around. Those who see you kind of, show a scared face and run away. And even a guard who's alone and sees you, he's kind of thinking about doing something for a moment, but that's just that moment, and then just turn right and disappears. So you arrive at what was the Whale's Belly gourmet restaurant. It was a super huge whale-shaped restaurant with a door on the side and the windows, but it's now all black burned on the outside with some hose in the roof, and smoke is still coming out of it. And some artisans are already at work to try to get rubbles away from it and probably start to rebuild it in the next weeks and next few days. And the smell of smoke and the vision of the whale kind of gives you another flashback, of course, because that's what we're doing here with this game. And but it's such a huge flashback. You were probably so high when you were at the restaurant that you see the flashback like you're seeing a movie, like you're having an extracorporeal experience.
Right.
Yourself, your company at the restaurant. You were eating, in fact, cocktail of shrimps for aperitif, and then a lot of stuff, pizza, of course, spaghetti, because and ravioli and all Italian good stuff that you can imagine. And then Lil Blue, who was really having fun with you, actually said, let's put this place on fire. And let's see. Fracas put the place on fire by taking a torch and starting firing the curtains of the place. Everybody was screaming, everybody was running out, they were calling the guards, and you were laughing while you were like psychopaths.
This place is on fire.
Exactly.
This is awesome.
That's the moment where you saw, when you see in the flashback, Tiger the bear running, like looking at you like, okay, these people are crazy, and he's going out. But Lil Blue, kind of, when the guards come in, Lil Blue kind of flies up on the ceiling, and while you are brawling with the guards for the third time during the day, trying to escape with no success at all, Lil Blue kind of escape and goes inside one of the bags that are on the back of Nimbletrot.
What?
Yeah, he hide inside the Nimbletrot bags. So you kind of turn to Nimbletrot, and he's got those bags on his back.
Oh,
I'm like,
my beautiful horse.
You are in this flashback thing, and while you all come out of it, you see Tiger the bear looking at you like, what are you doing, guys?
Oh, reminiscing.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Good stuff. That's a good therapy.
Oh no, I did this.
Yeah, you did. I told you we had such a good blast.
It was a great time.
But also you are crazy.
Oh no.
I mean, I respect you, but when it's too much, it's too much even for a bear like me. And I've seen many.
That's fair.
Yeah. I know.
We need to check those saddlebags.
Yeah, and hopefully
Yep.
the horse didn't sit down on them when
we
we knocked over the entire gallows.
Yeah.
I'm just taking it all in that I burnt this restaurant to the ground, did all this damage. I'm just standing there just dumbfounded looking at everything.
Hurts.
Nimblethroat, come here.
He comes.
I'm not sure that I want to look inside because
you can do it. It's
yeah.
we have to face this at some point.
I'll pick and
Yeah, you open the bag, and in fact, there's Lil Blue there with his golden chain, his under eye tattoo, and the jeweled rings, and the track music in a Walkman or something. And he's sleeping like a baby.
oh,
In fact, yeah.
Oh, he's alive.
Yes, it is.
Oh, good.
Good. That's good.
That's good. That's good.
whoa,
But he pooped.
Oh.
Yes.
that's gross.
It happens.
Blue
Okay.
poop.
Naturally.
I mean,
Ew. We'll have to deal with that later. But if he's still asleep, I'd say just close it back up and we'll be on our way.
Yeah. And put it right.
Oh, you find Lil Blue. So he's alive. I'm happy.
Yeah, he's apparently been with
Well-
us this whole time.
Okay.
was he still in there?
Yes, he's
Oh
fine.
my word.
Yes,
sleeping it
Patas.
off.
He was. No worries.
Sleeping it off.
So
So what are you doing now?
all is good now. So
Mhm.
we should just leave this place, right?
Yeah, we
Where are you taking him?
I don't have a clue.
As his mother?
Yes,
For him?
probably. I don't know.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but she usually come herself. I mean, way better you came this time.
Right,
We had
much
a
more
party.
fun. Much more fun that we
Exactly.
all came than just her.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been anywhere near as much fun.
Yeah, the turquoise fairy is not that fun at all.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm,
Are you familiar
yes.
with the turquoise fairy, guys? Like the one that turned Pinocchio from.
Oh
Red
yeah.
Hat.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's the reference.
That's
Gotcha.
In
All right.
English
Yeah.
it's usually just blue fairy. So
Blue
Yeah.
fairy, okay.
Yeah.
That's yesterday I wrote it was this morning or yesterday, I don't remember.
It was
I
last
wrote
night.
you
Yeah, it was
About
last
Pleasure
night for
Island
me.
because it's quite impossible to get a straight translation of all the names in Pinocchio. It's
right.
for the other movies it's not like this, but for Pinocchio there are Pleasure Island, Land of Toys, Land of Tools, like Candyland, everything, and even the turquoise fairy, the blue fairy, just the fairy.
Yeah.
So the blue fairy is not that funny like you.
No.
Let's change it up.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
It was a nice change of pace. We had a great time. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I
I'm
had
sure that we will be back and have fun with you again.
Yes.
We'll be sharing
Yes.
a party with you again.
yes.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give Tiger a big bear hug.
Yes, blood brother. My
I'm
blood
gonna, like-
brother here.
I'm gonna grab a hold of him and kind of try to pick him up and
Yeah, brother from another mother, right? That's what they say.
that's a
Yep.
thing.
Yep. So you're going, okay. Let's see you and take care of the little blue. He's a bit, difficult to deal with, but he's good. He's not evil. It's just a bit, he likes gambling, but he's only 50-year-old.
Right. We
So
have him
it's
nicely
normal.
contained right now, so we should be
Exactly.
fine.
Okay. Have fun, guys. And on your way back home, Fracas, think about what we said last night, what we talked about.
And I'm going to agree, but yet still have no idea what he was talking about.
No idea at all. You only remember about the curtains.
So now we need to get paid. right?
Yes. Now you had a map, and when you get back to the room, and no, you already took all the stuff, right?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So you have one map that kind of indicates a place nearby Cocaine, so the Pleasure Island, near the woods. And in the middle of the woods, it should be the house of the Blue Fairy.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like
It's not far.
a couple
Right.
of hours
Okay.
walk.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Head
Yeah,
on.
I will.
Let's go.
that way.
Yes.
As we're walking,
Yes.
I'll take up the rear, and I'm gonna try to remember what I said to Tiger last night as we're
Okay.
walking. Like, what did I say to this bear?
You will never know.
Gone forever.
Exactly. I can tell you, really, because it would change Fracas' life forever. For good. I mean,
Very serious drunk talk.
Yeah.
exactly. So let's, it's a couple of hours a game. We're going good, I think. And let's say that you arrive at the woods, to the woods, and evening is falling upon the whole lands of Cocaine and Torrijana, and the sun kind of slowly starts to goes down, and while the dark arises, you enter the woods if you want to enter the woods.
Of course. We need to
Yes.
get paid.
Yes.
A lot, I think.
Okay,
True.
so after a good walk, Fracas and who's the other with 12 in passive perception? Meddler, maybe?
Meddler, yep.
Yes, you two hear something moving between the underwood, inside the trees, and
I'm going to
you're being followed.
I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and hold it, and then kind of like flip it around a little bit, and then kind of point it to the direction in the direction of the sound. So I'm like try to get everybody's attention that without making too much noise.
Okay, so that's what Fracas does. Meddler.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna kind of keep an eye on every side and kind of move
Okay.
around
Okay.
as quietly as possible.
So if you keep going, the sounds still, seems to follow you. At times it's not nothing really huge probably, but a few creatures are probably on your following you.
I'm going to I'm gonna kind of like wave to everybody and tell them to keep going forward, and I'm going to hide behind a tree,
Okay.
like a really big tree, because I'm a really
Okay.
big guy.
Let's do what's the ability in English? It's stealth probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's make a stealth check.
Stealth roll. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's a 19.
Oh, you managed to hide yourself behind a very big tree, maybe a couple of them, in fact. And what you see is when your companions are pretty far away now, you see from the woods, from the side of the dusty road, a couple of donkeys coming out from the woods and following your friends.
All right. I'm going to wait until they pass, and then I'm going to start following them.
Okay, so I will keep the stealth check for moving silently behind them. Okay, so what you see, make me a perception check.
12.
12.
Yep.
What you see is they all wear hats. A couple of them.
Okay.
They wear hats, so it's a bit strange on a donkey, of course.
That
And
is-
you also see some other figures still walking through the woods. By the shape of those figures that you can really see, but kind of understand, you can understand there are probably more donkeys.
Okay.
Okay,
Interesting.
interesting.
All right. I'm just gonna keep following them until.
Mhm.
So it should be like my group and then the donkeys and then me.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah, that's all. I'm just gonna keep I'm gonna tail the donkeys that are tailing us.
Okay. So at a certain point, you all hear, "Wait!" Of course, the group hears it behind your backs, and forecast you see one of the donkeys in the middle of the road yelling, "Wait!"
What?
Hello?
Hello.
What?
Do we see them at this point?
Yes, yes. When you turn around,
Okay.
you see those two jackasses on the road.
No, that's
Can-
just me. I'm a big guy. There's only one of me.
Only one of you. Can we help you?
Yes, you can, madam.
Sorry, you probably
You see the hat too. The hats on the.
you are probably lost.
No, we're not at all.
Oh,
So
Okay.
we're lost then.
I don't think we're lost either.
Yes, you are probably lost. Good boy. So, Sunshine, and they are talking to you, Yolanda.
Mhm.
By the order of the donkey blinders, bring us the baby.
What?
Hand over the baby.
What did you do?
What baby? What are you talking about?
You know what, baby?
I don't though.
Come on, guys.
Well,
And
Can
other
we have
donkeys comes
some
out of the
context
woods.
here? Some background? What are you talking about? What baby?
Yeah,
What
so
is this?
some other donkeys come out of the woods. So there are two in the front, two behind you, and two in the front. The two in the front are the ones talking right now.
Hmm.
We are the donkey blinders, and we want that baby.
Have a baby.
We are the clients.
look, that is not
wait,
a baby. It's
wait.
made of wood.
Not that one. Not the marionette. You stupid.
Oh,
Wait,
fella.
you're the client.
Yeah, we work for the client.
Well, we want to actually go to the client, not some strange middleman. I don't know if I trust this.
Middle donkey.
Middle
Middle.
what? Middle
Donkey.
what, lady?
And I'm not stupid, by the way. I'm just
Middle. You know, the partner says like, he said middleman.
Yes.
And it's like, it's not a good idea to talk like this to Donkey Shelby.
Okay. We
So
would-
hand over the baby and it's all done.
How about you take us to the client?
The client is coming.
All right, then we can wait here
We can wait.
together.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then the other one, why we're always doing this? Nobody believed us ever. Nobody
because
ever
you're a
believed us.
donkey.
You need, if you want people to believe you, you need some sort of credentials.
Oh, come on.
You know, like a signet ring or something other than a jaunty hat.
We
which is
know
all you
about
have.
the baby, isn't it enough? I mean, we know about him. Who else could
Maybe-
know about him?
If there was a baby, it would be more convincing, but there is no baby.
Yes, the blue baby. You know that. Yeah.
Oh, no, we don't know about it. No, not at all.
So at this point, can I come up behind the two donkeys that are in front of me?
I think you can, yes.
Like take one hand behind beside each one, and then just kind of headbutt them, like bring their heads together and then headbutt them.
So
at
with the
same
move,
time.
right?
Yeah, with the move.
Yeah, go for
All right.
it.
And a 14.
No. But you can hear the dang of this move, and they are, you hit them and they're like, what is happening, man? That hurts. They're not gentlemen. I told you.
Mm-mm.
We should have killed them on the road before.
Oh,
What?
that escalated quickly.
Well,
Yes, it did. And while two donkeys gets up, yes, I hear you, Andrea. It was like 10:18 p.m.
it was
Europe.
like
It's
2
not
hours
now.
ago.
Okay, 2 hours ago. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Don't
mate.
worry.
So they're coming up, and they put they take their hats with their teeth in their mouths, and there's the blade, of the in the hats, and they try to attack you.
With their bladed
Yeah.
hats. Wow.
Evil donkeys. And they try to hit. I mean, it's initiative. They don't try to hit nobody. Initiative, please.
It's initiative time.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
It's
my
good, right?
word.
11.
Also 11.
Okay, so we got Donkey Shelby first.
5.
But the marionette has advantage on initiative.
Yes, the man has advantage on initiative rolls.
Haha.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe.
All right.
Well,
Sorry, I lost everything.
Oh no.
So what was it? Was the two donkeys first? Then what were the numbers?
I had 11.
11. So it's for Cass. If it's the meddler,
Also 11.
so for
So-
Cass, then meddler, then Werin,
2.
2. So it's the last line, and Yolanda.
5.
5.
Okay, Yolanda and the other two donkeys. Okay. Donkey Shelby is attacking. Of course, he's first in line. And it's on Guerin, like a fury. Okay, so he's attacking you and he's hitting you
Oh,
with the blade. So it's,
evil
Oh.
donkey.
it's 2 damages. Yeah.
How many?
They look like gentlemen donkeys, but they're not.
How many damage?
That's life in the kingdom. You never know.
How many damage? It was 2?
Two, just 2.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Evil bomb.
So, okay, that's the other donkey who's going towards Guerin again. Yeah. Hidden. And it's 4 damages this time.
Nope.
So they're like slashing with these blades in their hats like crazy. The bloody bastards. And it's time for Fracas to join the fight.
Does Medler, you said Medler might have,
Mellor and Fracas, the same.
okay.
It's 11, both of you.
You want to throw me again?
I'm just thinking maybe we should. How many? There's just 2 donkeys.
4 donkeys.
There's 4 donkeys. All right.
2 couples.
Yeah. And I'm closest to the ones in the back.
Yep.
Those aren't the ones that are hitting Guerin though.
Yes, they are.
They are the ones. Okay. I'm going to reach down and grab the donkey one of the donkeys by the hooves.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hopefully just body slam him.
All right.
So
Let's do a roll, an attack roll.
oh, that's a
You're strong
1.
enough to do it. That's a 1. So you kind of take the leg of the donkey, but he kicks back, and you lose the grip.
No.
Nadler.
So I'm going to pull out my short sword and make an
Mhm.
attack on one of the ones that came out behind us.
Yes.
9 on my
No,
attack roll.
Not enough. Not enough.
No good.
No good. The other 2 donkeys. So, yeah, it always falls. 1, fracas. No, the 2 donkeys that back there can get fracas. So 2, Madler, and fracas again. And 3, Yolanda. Okay, let's roll. ACs, please.
15 for Meddler.
15 for me as well.
15
No,
as
it
well.
was Yolanda. 15,
Right,
so
yeah.
nobody gets hit. It's
Haha.
Yolanda's turn. Yes. They kind of, one tries to bite like the knee of Yolanda, but misses. And the other one tries to give a kick to Meddler, but misses too.
Well, oh, sorry. Thankfully, now I have my sword, so I shall attack him with my sword,
Yes.
which is going to be a 21.
I guess that hits.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
afraid that hits.
And that is going to be,
Yep.
just have to find the right die, is going to be 7 damage.
Okay. 7 damage. Go, Guerin. No. Yes, Guerin.
Okay.
That's it, right, Yolanda?
Yep, that was it. I'm just attacking with the sword.
I'll take mine too and
Yes.
usher them. So, how many there on me?
On you, just 1, I think. I mean, there are two in combat. Yes.
I 9.
9, no. No good. So Donkey Shelby is
Stupid
attacking
donkey.
again. I mean, he's got a business to run. It's pretty. Those D4s. Where do you end up? So 2 is Meddler and 4 is Guerin. 5 before. So Guerin 19, Meddler 15, right? The AC.
Yep.
So Meddler this time get hit, and it's 3 damages.
Okay.
Okay. Fracas.
Um,
Take a super little break. Just think about the right tactic to
Yeah.
combat these
Okay.
fierce donkeys.
Sure.
We need to kill them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use my my quarterstaff and go for their legs. Try to take them out at the legs. I think that's my best option. My quarterstaff is a +5 and it does 1d6 +3 damage. So I think that's my best option at this point. The other thing that I haven't got a chance to really use yet is I've got a move called Bouncer. Which
Yeah.
As a reaction, when you're successfully hit by an attack, you can make an attack roll with strength, and if you hit, the target is stunned. So basically, if I get hit, I can stun.
Yes.
That's
Or you can use your key points as a monk, basically, to
Okay.
hit with an attack if you are hit by one of them.
Oh, okay.
And as a monk, you can, I think, attack twice per turn.
I can attack twice.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
You are very strong.
Nice. I
One with the quarterstaff, and the other one is like an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay. So I can do both. I can do the unarmed, the slap straight. Okay. Excellent.
Right.
All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I think for my first move, I'm going to take out the donkey, one of the donkeys with my quarterstaff at the knee.
Yes. Yeah.
And try to do that. So I'm going to roll for that. That's a 19.
Oh, it hits.
And it does 4 damage.
Done. It's not the same that we're in. Yolanda attacked before. Is it?
No, I don't think
it
so.
Can't. It can't.
No,
So 4
I don't think
damages.
Yep. And then I can do the slap, which is an unarmed strike.
Yep.
And that is a 23.
It hits indeed.
And that is going to do. I can't find my D4. That is going to do 6 damage.
All right. So it's 10 total. All right. This donkey, you hit on, when you hit its leg, it kind of falls on the side, and then with a slap, you put it to his lip.
Okay.
It's gone. It's down. And Mattler.
I will continue to try to attack. Is there a way for me to get around behind it so that I can get advantage on my attack roll with my sneak attack?
There's the way.
All
Go
right.
for it.
Move around. We have 13 on the attack.
All right. You hit.
All right. So with the sneak attack, we are doing 14 points of damage to that donkey.
Oh, man.
Goodness.
Yeah, you kind of killed the donkey. I mean,
Just
So
a
we
little.
were supposed to
You
kill
just-
people in this
You
game.
just killed it a little bit. Just
Yeah.
slightly dead.
Shoot. Hey, they're trying to stab us. You took a big
This is
chunk
true.
out of me. Do you see
I
this
mean,
entire
his
splinter
hat.
missing?
yes, you can say that to yourself, but you're killing donkeys. No, okay. That's done. That's done. That donkey, it's in a completely, he falls down. He is full of blood. You're pretty covered in it because you probably one of the biggest veins of the donkey. And
I'm no longer a nice pine. I'm more a red mahogany.
you're painted.
Oh no.
Coated wood. So okay, that's the turn of the other 2 donkeys. One of them is like, no, that was my mate, and you killed my mate, you bloody bastard.
Literally.
And he tries to hit you. 15, right? It's a 20. It's a 20.
Uh-oh.
Net 20.
Oh no.
So, but I'm going to make one. I know. Oh, it's 4. And 4, 8. +1, 10 damages to Mattler, the marionette.
Oh,
All right.
Evil donkeys.
The crack starts to appear in my arm as I
Oh, no.
block with my shoulder.
Then he double kicks you. It's a drop kick. So, And number 3, Yolanda get attacked by the other donkey. No, wait. How many donkeys you killed? 1 and 2. So no other donkey attacks Yolanda. It's impossible. It's math. It's math.
All done.
So it
Right.
can attack. Yolanda, your turn.
Okay, I will attack the donkey that is attacking Medla right now
Mm-hmm.
because I don't particularly want to see him get destroyed.
Yeah, he's enraged.
Oh my! Ah, that's a total
Just-
of 7.
Just lie. Number.
Bad. It was so bad.
Okay, so no.
No,
No.
rolled a 7.
The attack doesn't go well.
No.
No. And, the sword misses. You just actually you cut the no, I don't know how to say it. So we just go on and Donkey Shelby. No, Guerin. The tip of his ear, the tip of one of the ears of the donkey.
Oh, okay.
I'll try to eat.
The word I was missing.
I'm really worried for the marionette, so I'll try to run for defending
Yeah.
and
Go
eat.
for it, Guerino.
Perché? And I try to hit him. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 22.
Yeah. Goes.
And 9 damage.
So, Donkey Shelby is the only donkey that stands in your way right now, and he's kind of slowly going back on his feet. I mean, they're not feet,
It's-
but
Hooves.
hooves. Okay, thank you. And he's like, well, I wasn't really looking for a fight, you bastards. You made it. You killed my mates. You bad people. And I'm gone. And he starts running back and away from the fight. And he screams, I don't care about the witch. And that's the moment where the word witch kind of sounds a bit weird with a strange feeling that starts to filling your, you have goosebumps and you feel cold. And there's a beautiful lady, not an ugly witch, that comes out of the woods and says, I should have never trusted Donkey Shelby and his bands of lads. So I am the client indeed, and I want the baby. Give me the little blue. He's my nephew.
Do you have the money?
Yes, I do. And she actually had a bag full of money that, she kind of lunch at you. And the bag is full of money indeed. From the sound of it, you can tell. And she's like, give me the baby now.
Can I roll a perception roll to see if she's lying?
Yes.
Or otherwise.
Ooh, that's a 20, natural 20.
What?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which kind of chat? What are you? I'm talking Italian. What are you trying to discover from her words?
I'm just
Lying
trying-
about being the client. If she's lying,
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that she's definitely the client, and because I thought it was his mother that hired us,
mhm.
so I wasn't.
She doesn't look like she's lying at all, but there's something weird and scary about it all. It doesn't seem quite right. In fact, the story of the mother, even though you kind of remember that Jack the Mullet says she's the mother or something.
or something.
Or something.
Some
Okay.
She
kind
was
of
presenting
relation.
the
So
thing.
she was like a relative or something. Okay.
Right. If you don't mind our asking, why did you need us to fetch him like this?
Oh, that's none of your business, I think.
Oh,
I paid you, hand over the baby. Then I can take care of Donkey Shelby.
Well, but the donkeys were with you.
Yes, but they're freaking stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll agree with you on that.
I don't like that word, by the way.
Stupid?
Yes.
Yes, but you're pretty familiar with it, right?
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. And let's put an end to this awful day. Look at those donkeys. And there are 3 dead donkeys because of you guys.
Yeah, but
yes.
But mostly because of Medlar.
I'm gonna go over to the saddlebag that where Little Blue is stowed, and just kind of open it up and like shake him a little bit, like, hey,
Yo, what?
oh, hi, you're awake.
Yeah.
We're here to deliver you to your aunt, but she seems kind of scary. What?
She's evil.
Okay, well, that's a relative term.
No, I mean she's evil. And he kind of looks out of the bag, you know, he stands up and says, oh my God, she's there for real?
Well, I'm not.
What did you do, guys? I thought we were friends.
What? Well,
we had fun last night.
So you don't want to go with her?
I mean, she will probably kill me.
What? Why? That's no way to treat a relative.
Yeah, she wants my powder. She wants to. I mean, she's not going to kill me. She's going to make me like a life prisoner to use my power and get her narco-traffico on.
Oh, I see. Oh, one moment, please. We need to have a huddle here. Band.
Yeah.
We need to
okay.
Discuss.
While you do it,
discuss.
Is it okay if I, play one?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm
just gonna close the saddlebag again for a second. Leave him in there. So we seem to have stumbled into a little bit of a conundrum. Little Blue doesn't want to go with her because she's going to use him as a drug factory. He believes.
That's some strong stuff.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Hand over the baby.
One moment, please. We're having a discussion.
Will be very pleased about the money that I put inside the bag. It's even more than what I promised him.
Oh, that's
nice.
Very
she's a nice lady, by the way.
You could even take the money and go, but just leave the baby there, please.
So
I'm his aunt. I'm not lying. He rolled for it, and he knows.
I've got a plan.
What's your plan?
Why don't we take a blanket? Because you got a blanket in there with Little Blue.
Yeah.
Like a ground.
But it's covering.
Just take a whole bunch of that fairy powder stuff.
Yeah.
Put it in the blanket, and then throw it at the witch.
Oh.
And
she'll get blitzed. And then we can take off
with the money.
Yeah.
Don't forget that part.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'll grab the money and you handle the drug bomb.
I'm gonna open the saddlebag back up and be like, all right, Little Blue, can we have some of that dust? We're trying to get you out of this.
Bring me the baby.
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah, we got it.
He kind of made a mess in here. I don't know if you can smell it, but it's a disaster.
Blue poop.
Yeah,
I think you're taking time for something.
It's not good.
I don't know. It's changing accent like crazy, but I've been doing too much. So Yeah, I can. But what now? You want to have a blast now?
No, not for us. Put it on the
For
blanket.
you, I mean, okay, I understood. But now,
Yeah,
she's gonna kill you.
no, we're gonna.
Why you want to have a party now with a
No, we don't
witch
want to
there?
have a party with her.
No.
Why are you asking for my powder?
We don't want it. We want you to put it on this blanket so that we can distract her and run away.
So we can throw it at her.
Man,
get
Tiger the
her-
Bear said it. You were animals.
And put the poop too. Yeah.
Okay, a lot of sorry, it's Italian. I'm tired. I'm getting tired.
It's very late for you.
Yeah, kind of. And yeah. And he does whatever you
Okay.
yes.
So now we have this
And
blanket.
so you have the
covered in-
blanket covered in powder. Yeah,
Yep.
glittering powder and the poop.
All right. So let's pretend it's little blue. Bring it over and then just throw it at her, and get her blitzed. And so then we take off with little blue and the money.
Right.
Oh, there's my little baby.
Yes. Yes. Here's your baby, and I'm gonna
Get him
with-
here.
get just a couple of paces away, and then
Yes.
throw the
Yeah.
blanket at her.
Okay. While you do it, you make an attack roll for the blanket,
Yes.
please, and then a Constitution check for the
Oh
powder.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that wasn't great. That attack roll is a 10,
Okay.
and then my Constitution check.
Probably should have thrown the blanket at the witch, but oh well.
Oh, my Constitution check was good though. That's a modified 20.
All right. So you're good with. I mean, you kind of have a laugh while you while you attack with the blanket. The blanket kind of misses the witch's face, but the powder still leaves a kind of dusty cloud on her, and she has to roll Constitution 2, and she fails.
Aha.
No, she's stunned. She's like, she's probably reliving something about her past. And you have a moment to do a sort of surprise round or whatever you want to do. She's stunned.
Right. Quick, Meddler, grab the money. Let's get out of here.
Yep. I'm gonna grab the money.
Run.
Grab the
And
money
then-
and run.
Yes, and we're gonna book it. We're gonna run away from here as fast as possible.
Yes.
All right. So you do, and let's make a second check for the witch. She's having a good time. She's having the greatest time of her life, and you hear her singing, like some, I don't know, some. I was trying to find a medieval singer-songwriter, but there's no singer-songwriter from medieval times, I think, so it's impossible. So it's a song from David Bowie,
Nice.
and she's singing and laughing, and you're all running away, and you made it basically. Little Blue is safe. You have the money. You will probably have to make a moral choice if thinking what to do with the witch, probably if there was a next session or something. But you made it. It was a complete success,
Woo.
Nice.
apart from killing those poor donkeys.
I
Well-
did not.
pull
I
out-
just.
I
wanna
pull
s-
out the writ of crimes and I add donkey slayer to the bottom of it.
I want to state for the record that I knocked my donkey out.
Yeah.
I did not kill any. That's
Not
Just to
dead.
death.
yeah.
Just-
So
just-
yeah, Meddler was the
Just
one that was the
sleeping.
donkey murderer.
And
Just
also
like-
maybe they managed to do the death saves, Jack. So maybe they're
Right,
not
right.
Yeah,
dead. We will
Yeah,
never know.
sure.
Or maybe we will know in the future with a return
Absolutely.
the donkey Shelbys. So this basically is a good game of Brancalonia, if I can say that.
Yeah, it was great.
That was a lot of fun.
That was
It's good.
a blast. One thing I have a question for you,
Yep.
Max, is experience. How does that play into effect with like if you were to play an ongoing campaign? How
Yep.
is
Well,
it pretty similar to 5e, like the normal, like how you would?
I mean,
normally level?
I think we play 5e with me and Andrea with our home group,
Mhm.
that group that you've been playing with since you were in high school, kind of. And we're doing epic things with that group. Here you're going on a more earthy level, more human level.
Sure.
But basically I think that the fun is exponential if you like this kind of play,
Sure.
this kind of game, this kind of session. Of course is you have to want to play a take it easy campaign or adventure. It's the feeling and the vibe. It's always have to be light and funny, and even though you kill donkeys, you make a laugh out of it. And it's this what it brings to the table differently from other products is probably the lore. It's really a unique lore.
Sure.
For sure. There's nothing like this around in 5e. I'm pretty sure about that. And I don't know, what do you think it could bring to the table more than by what you've seen?
I think it's definitely, like, I've always said this right along. Like, I don't mind. I like playing, 5e. I like playing, fantasy. I'm not a big fantasy guy. I like playing low fantasy, kind of sci-fi, more narrative kind of things. So I definitely think that this setting would get me to play that rule set a little bit more.
Yeah, a thing, the hag at the end. Of course, in a normal D&D playing, you could have never get away with it, with the blanket in.
What? What?
So that's the thing. And I thought there would be a combat with the hag,
Sure.
on the playtest of this. Last night we had a playtest for this adventure because we wanted to make sure that it was short enough and it was engaging enough with all those flashback things and stuff. And the party fought the hag. Nobody. I mean, it all went completely differently.
Mhm.
So you really don't know what can happen on a situation like that, because in Brancalonia, make him little blue, put the powder on the blanket, and drag the hag is actually a thing.
Sure.
You can possibly do this. Yes, you can. I mean, you
should.
should do it. You should
Right.
think about those things.
Well,
And this is the vibe, man.
I always like to do, it's fun to fight things and everything, but it's always fun to figure out, hey, let's kind of work around and see if there's anything else that we can, if we can kind of accomplish the same goal without having to automatically just go to combat. That's how I've always, it's kind of how I play a little bit in my mind anyway. So
yeah, and of course, I could have also let you have a second brawl with the donkeys instead of a real combat,
right.
But they were so evil and so stupid. And they wanted blood, and so they take out the blades, and so it was.
Well, I really appreciate Max you coming on. There's been plenty of chat. They want a Max return on this show, so we'll have to make that happen here.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Andrea, thank you so much for coming on and
Thank you.
being a part of this. And Amanda, thank you so much for coming back on. Ben, thank you for giving me your afternoon as well.
Absolutely. Always a fun time sticking it to the donkeys.
I'm going to tell everyone that check out the Kickstarter in the description of this video. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments of the Kickstarter. Everybody's been really good about getting back to folks with questions.
Yes, we're trying our best.
It's been really doing really, really well on there. So I'm really excited to see this Acheron team have this success on Kickstarter for you folks. So
thank you very much.
Again, I'll remind folks, if you haven't, if you've watched this far, please hit the little like button down below.
Do it.
And let us know, what you really enjoy about this RPG, because I think it's very unique and it's unlike anything else that's on the market at the moment. And also, I'll tell you again, please hit the subscribe button. All that helps us grow and helps us, get more noticed here on YouTube, so that we can feature more games like Brancalonia on the show, and hopefully, keep helping out this RPG community and industry.
Yeah, keep subscribing. That's what I would say.
Max, where should folks go if they want to know more about Acheron Books?
Well, right now they should go to their website. All the links are on the Kickstarter page that you're probably linking with this video. I think they are working. There is not probably an Acheron Games page, but they are going to make it, because this is the first game that they're trying with on the role-playing games market. But there will be soon, for sure, because the game is going well.
There is a Facebook group as well, I'll mention. So
there's a Facebook group of Brancalonia.
Yeah.
But be aware of the fact that it is full of crazy Italians that kind of keep on putting on the page references to Italian cultures that inspired Brancalonia, which is something very it's something that has not been exported internationally hugely. So it's something very how you say it, like a niche thing, like
sure.
Something, yeah. But it's open, it's free, and you're all welcome there. And there's somebody who's even doing normal stuff and not put in there some stupid videos with stupid Italian movies with low comedy.
I joined the group a few days ago, and it's been very, it's interesting because I don't know a whole lot about Italian culture, and it's been it's a lot of fun to see, okay, this is what we're using for reference, and this is like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it gives you a little more inspiration.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to you in the interview. The way Brancalonia is played by the Italians is going to be way different by the way Brancalonian is played by international backers and players. Sure. Because, but we did it tonight. It can be so much fun, even without those patterns of the Italian comedy that just Italians knows about. But who knows, maybe in the future with Brancalonian, thanks to Brancalonia, those subcultures will come out and go into space or something.
Absolutely. It'll be absorbed by the rest of the world.
Exactly. So. We will be the one who made it.
Well, I'm going to say thank you again to everybody for being a part of this. Go back it on Kickstarter. If you enjoyed it, please let us know. And this has been Victory Condition Gaming, because winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye.